Uh, shit. Okay, my boy Ken, how you been doing, bro?
Man,
Shit,
can't complain.
can't
Still
complain.
grinding, still going as usual.
Shit, man. All right, I gotta do the intro. You the first guest, and you the first episode.
For sure. We locked
So
in.
let's do this. Those who don't know, this is my boy Ken Walker. He been grinding. He's a pioneer into the YouTube space. Couples, reactions, pranks, vlogs, everything. The dude done did it all. He even acted. And we're gonna get into
Yeah.
that soon. We're gonna
Yeah.
get into that soon. So without further ado, Ken Walker.
What's happening? What's
Woo!
happening?
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're gonna get into the acting, bro. Cause you did a little acting.
Yeah, a little bit. A little something, something.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about that because like how was the procedure into that? Like the background, like everything. And for you, first time acting.
Yeah, so I think acting is definitely I could understand why actors take it very seriously and why if you do want to become an actor, it is something that you almost have to do and commit to full time because it's a lot of work. It's a lot of commitment being on set, understanding and memorizing certain things. I was fortunate enough to work with somebody like Tyler Perry, who was a little bit more on the fast paced side. So
Right.
I'm not going to say there's a lot of room for errors, but he knows how to correct an error. But he's also very versatile in how he goes about it. I can only imagine how, if you're working on various other sets, how much more strict it could be.
Damn.
The time commitment is also very, very strenuous, meaning if they want you on set at 6 a.m., you may not get home until fucking 9, 8, 10 o'clock at night. So
Damn.
yeah, it's a big
Shit.
commitment, but at the same time, you learn a lot. You can understand, and you have a newfound respect for people who are actors because even somebody like Tyler Perry, even no matter what anybody could say, that's one motherfucker who know how to act. Him going from Tyler Perry,
To
the
Medea.
movie producer, to Medea in a matter
Yeah.
of a split second. That is a talent within itself, and to see it firsthand, to see somebody acting as Medea, and then he'll randomly stop and be like, "All right, cut, on to the next," and it's like, "What the hell just happened?"
God damn.
So it's definitely a rewarding experience. You learn a lot. You learn a lot about yourself, and it kind of puts you in a place of if you want to commit to it or not.
Is it like it's like 9 to 5 ish? Because you show up
Um,
early and then you do that.
but so I wouldn't say it's 9 to 5 ish because not every single time is going to be the same. I just use that as an example. Sometimes, like when we had night shoots, we may have to show up at 8 o'clock at night, may not get home until 2 o'clock in the morning. So it just kind of varies based off what you guys are shooting, what particular scenes they want you in. So if you're just somebody who may just have one scene, your time may be a lot shorter versus somebody who may be in three or four different scenes. So it really all just
Damn.
varies on what your role is and whatever the movie or TV show is.
Damn. Well, that's something like you gonna be doing soon, or would you want to jump back into it?
Uh, I don't foresee acting in my future because again, it's a lot of commitment. I know at one point I was doing like acting classes and so it's a huge commitment that you have to give yourself to. That as of right now, I just can't foresee myself doing that.
Damn. I ain't gonna lie. If I had to get to acting, it would probably be comedy. I couldn't see me doing a serious role
Yeah,
at
yeah,
all.
comedy is pretty fun.
Could you do a serious role like something like Marlon did on him?
Um, I feel like when it comes to acting, I feel like most people can do a lot of different roles as long as it fits within who you already are.
Yeah,
Trying to
like
go
in
off and do a
person.
role that's not even nowhere near your personality is just gonna look stupid at the end of the day. You know what I
You're
mean?
not lying about that. It's a lot of actors that's in the role that you be like, I just don't believe in.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, I can't do it, bro. Okay, so we gonna start it off with the highs and lows. How you been feeling this week? Like, what's the highs and what's the lows and shit? I'm gonna start it off because it's first episode. Okay, the high of this podcast is probably having you on it.
Dope.
The low is the fucking car broke down on me last night.
Yeah.
Last night that bitch broke down. and I was just sitting there in a bubble kind of situation, like who I can call on basically, and that was the
Right.
lowest I ever felt ever.
Yeah, I understand that. This is a part of life. Shit happens.
You ain't lying, shit do happen.
Yeah, shit happens.
Shit, everybody just
Like I
walking
said,
by and just looking, and you just, ugh,
mm,
let me see it,
yeah,
let me see it.
trying to figure it out.
Shit, just trying to figure it out. So that would probably be my low. So what about you?
Okay, so I say my high. Recently secured a pretty dope collaboration. I don't want to shoot myself in the foot and jinx it. But I would say that's my high. I'm not gonna say exactly what it is until it really just kind of comes to fruition. But that's my high. As far
Right.
as low, um, I mean, everything for me just always comes to content creation. I didn't get a particular brand deal with Puma that I had aimed for maybe about
Mm,
2 months ago. So that was a little disappointing. But like I
damn.
said, shit happens. You just keep going, keep creating the content, keep having fun.
Yeah. I guess that's all you can say. Shit happens.
Yeah.
God damn. Another thing, how can you get sponsors? Like, do you have to reach out or do they come to you and then you fit it into day or time to do it in a situation?
Yeah. That's a good question. So there's a various numerous amount of ways that you can get brand partnerships. One of them is using like influencer marketing, such as sites like Aspire,
Mm,
Fame Reach, Coheely. So there's
mm.
various platforms that you can go and sign up on, enter your analytics, validate your Instagram, and you can go off and
Wait,
pitch to
you can
different
do
brands
that?
and that. Yeah, for sure. You can go off and pitch to different brands using those type of sites. The other way is brands will occasionally reach out to you directly if you have like an email linked in your bio or whatever. A lot of times they'll find you directly through some other form of content. And the third way is some people do have managers, and the managers will go off and secure these different brand deals for them. So there's a couple ways that you can go about it.
Damn, I never knew that. It's like you see YouTubers get a brand deal, you be like, oh, how the fuck did they even get that?
Yeah.
And I never knew you can sign up on like a site or some shit. I thought that like
Yep.
personally just come up to you or call you
No,
basically.
no, you could do a lot of pitching yourself, which is, I mean, a lot of people do.
like so say for instance like Nike, they would just send you an email or you gotta pitch it to them.
So Nike is one of those brands where you're not gonna see too many influencer marketing campaigns for them, mainly because they already have so many different athletes on their campaign and through
Mm,
various campaigns that you won't necessarily see them go and say, "Hey, we're gonna reach out to you because we want to do a brand deal." They don't typically do a lot of those, and they're very, very few and in between. And they also typically aim for people who are in like sports related fields.
right,
They don't necessarily go for lifestyle all that much, as far as from what I know.
right. So most of the time, would it just be I don't know. Like, would you say you get most of your money from sponsors rather than like YouTube
Say that
or
one more
whatever?
time.
I said so. Mostly, would you say that you get most of your money from sponsors or for like YouTube?
Um,
Like for
I
you, that's in it already.
Yeah, so I mean, it kind of goes both ways. It really just depends on what I put my effort in for the month.
Mm. Oh
If you want
yeah,
to
because
go
at
all out,
Christmas,
yeah, if you want to go all out for brand deals, then yeah, you can do that. If you want to go all out on just straight content for, what I'm saying, the views or whatnot, you can do that. So it really just depends on what you value in the particular time of the year. And like you say, Christmas is coming up, so now would be the perfect time that for YouTubers is when they should be creating the most content.
bro, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all had that Christmas one on pack. Like every
Yeah, so
YouTuber that just come in for the Christmas, they like, yeah, we doing this for the Christmas for you guys. It's like, bro, it's for that chick.
yeah, and stuff like that is done on purpose because there's a such thing as Q4, which is the fourth quarter of the year, meaning that brands spend the most money in this particular set of months every year.
Mm,
So when it comes to YouTube, YouTube secures all these ad partnerships with Sprite, and when you watch a YouTube video and these ads pop up, right?
yeah,
Those
yeah.
those particular brands paid YouTube in order to show their ads. You get a percentage of that ad revenue.
Yeah.
So brands spend a lot more in that Q4 time because of the holidays, Black Friday, all these different
Damn.
things, which is why YouTubers typically push out the most content around this time.
Damn. I ain't gonna count from an outside looking in. It's just like we just see it as just watching a video and y'all just dropping a whole lot of content. And
Nah, there's
then,
always yeah, there's always a strategy to it for sure.
yeah, it's a good thing that you said like strategy because you see Cassinet with the Mafia thing and he just
Exactly.
pushing out all 30 days. All 30 days.
Yeah.
Would you do something like that?
So live streaming has never been something that I personally wanted to do full time. I did a little live streaming on Twitch just from playing the games and whatnot, only because I really just enjoy playing the game. So I was like, fuck it, I might as well just live stream it a little bit too. Why not? But as far
Oh,
as
so
like
you for the
full
Doja
on,
Cat.
yeah, as far as like full on doing it, trying to make it a something that I can benefit from, I never really cared to do that. That was never really my lane. I'm also
Mm.
not even a very in real life type of person. I don't really like people knowing where I'm at,
Oh,
what
that's
I'm
good.
doing in the moment type shit. So yeah, it was never really something that I personally wanted to dive into.
Yeah, the live streaming. I'm not gonna cap because you see a whole lot of comments like rapidly fast, and they telling you all to like do something like, "Hey, do this, do this, do this," or walk up to that person and do this. And then
Right.
if you go off of it, now you in trouble. Would you do like in real life stream?
No, I don't think so. I'm just not That's just never been the type of content that I actually want to dive into. It's just not for me. It's not for
Yeah,
me.
I ain't gonna cap. If somebody come up to you and try to check you, it's just like, oh, now I gotta pop off in
Yeah,
front of
so
all
it's
these
like
people.
it's too risky. It's too many variables. Too many. It's just too much. It's too much.
Yeah, that shit is too much. It's just like everybody knows where you at and everybody knows who you are. So if you pop off, oh, lawsuit.
Exactly. So it gives people too much access to you. And I mean, of course, shout out to people like Kai and Speed. They can do it because they built such a enormous brands to where they
And
can
security.
have an enormous amount of security presence and stuff like that. So I
Yeah.
can't just jump out the gate and start doing it because I'm not about to hire 4 or 5 security guards.
Fuck no.
You know what I mean? So for that, it's just like I don't know. It's just not for me right now.
And then at the same time, you gotta you if your security don't pop off, you gotta check your security. Like, what you doing?
Exactly. So it's just right now. It's just not for me. I never say never because you never know what would happen. But as
Yeah.
of right now, it's just not in my deck of cards.
Would you get back out into YouTube world? Like the vlogging content?
Yeah. So I get asked this question numerous times,
Yeah, I
and
see your
I
Instagram.
really, yeah, I never really know how to answer it because I feel like YouTube has transcended so much that
Yes.
people don't necessarily care for vlogs the way they used to.
Yes.
Back in the day, vlogs were like this upper echelon of content that pretty much every content creator out there did.
Yes.
I feel like with the emergence of streams and all of these type of things, that people kind of gravitate towards that type of content, which is perfectly fine because it's a lot more authentic because it's in the moment type content. So I feel like that's what people are kind of yearning for in the long form sense
Right.
rather than the commercialized or the setup styles of vlogs where you're editing and you're taking out certain things. They kind of value the authentic style content. So I will say that that may be something I may be pursuing in the future, more of an authentic style of vlogs
Right.
versus the style that was done previously where it's a lot of heavily edits and all of that type of things.
I'm glad you brought that up because I want to get into your origins. How did you start YouTube, and did you think it would like blow up like that with the whole fan base? And
Yeah,
then what did you think about it? Like as you was into it, like what was your process on making a
yeah,
video?
absolutely not. And I think YouTube was gonna go absolutely anywhere. So yeah, when I first started, it was just first of all, it was very random.
Yes.
Second of all, I wasn't thinking of doing it and making it. This was also back when there were very, very, very few people who knew about the fact that you could make money on YouTube.
Mm.
So the idea of being a full time content creator never crossed my mind because that was never talked about. It wasn't sensationalized like it is now, and it wasn't a popular thing to do. I can't tell you how many times I got talked about just because you know what I'm saying, I was making YouTube videos. That wasn't a popular thing back then.
Oh
It
wait,
was
did
actually
you think like if you would have told somebody, was you like scared to tell people that you make videos?
It's like yes and no. Normally you're scared to tell people because they're not gonna understand it, but then people start to come around once you tell them that you're making a living doing it. Then that's when they
Mm.
become interested because now it's another source of income that they've never heard about, and then they're gonna ask you how can they tap into it.
Yep. That's a good. That's a good point. It's a good point. So let me see. What was your first video?
And I couldn't even tell you. It had to be like
Damn.
some random dancing video, I guess. I'm not even really sure. It had to. It was over, yeah, well over 10 years ago. So
Damn, what
I
you
couldn't even
do?
tell you.
Doing a castanet?
Yeah, just something random. I think it might have been like 2.5 minutes. It wasn't even nothing crazy. It was just something very, very just why not? Just cause type shit.
Nigga, that type shit. Hey, I feel it. But let me see. Oh, favorite video games.
Oh, so I'm a big Call of Duty guy for sure. Um,
Ooh,
a game that I
Battlefield.
grew, yeah, a game that I grew up playing heavily that really kind of introduced me to like the esports world, the competitive gaming was Killzone, Killzone 2 on PlayStation 3.
Damn, what the fuck
When
is that? What is
yeah,
that?
yeah, definitely introduced me to like the clan battles. This is when I don't know if you remember a site was called Game Battles, is where you can go on and you can wager against other teams for money. It was a very popular thing. It was a part of the MLG, which is the Major League Gaming. It's like it was under that umbrella.
Mm.
So that was my introduction to the whole competitive gaming space. Then obviously that transitioned to Call of Duty, and then I played a little Battlefield. Never really dove into sports game all that much, but I'm definitely a first person shooter type of guy
You
for
play
sure.
Apex?
I played Apex when it first came out. Then it got a little difficult. I played
How?
Fortnite when it first came. Apex got difficult because it became a camp fest where people were just fighting to stay alive in this little circle. The same way with Fortnite.
Yeah,
Fortnite was very fun until people started to get
sweat,
probably too good. Yeah, very
sweaty.
sweaty to where it's like 40 people in this little circle now. So
I'm surprised
yeah,
Fortnite even blew up this like how big it got.
I'm honestly not that surprised because it introduced a mechanic that people had never seen before. I feel like the building aspect was something so unique
Yeah,
that it just became a very popular thing where people just wanted to know how to build and do these 360s and do all of this other extra shit.
yeah, you ain't lying about that because it introduced the creation mode just like Roblox. But I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie, Roblox, what Roblox going through now, I would not have expected that with the whole
yeah.
lawsuits and shit. I did not expect that.
Really, I'm not familiar with it. You said Roblox is going through a lawsuit.
Yes, child pedophiles. They
Oh
yes,
no, I didn't even hear about that. I mean, I've seen maybe a couple tweets or whatnot about it, but I didn't realize it was like a major thing where they were going through a lawsuit.
yes, because so they is trying to. I ain't gonna say they trying to, but it looked like they trying to hide all the whistleblowers. Like Gideon, they got another YouTuber. I forgot his name. I fucking forgot his name. But it's like they trying to silence them and they trying to block them from the game. And it's seen that like they trying to save the other people that's on the website and try to hide the whistleblowers. And they saying like they trying to take the game, like they trying to say like they taking kids, like they trying to pose as kids to get the pedophiles, but they are saying like you can't do that because it's crossing a bridge of a line or some shit.
Oh wow, no, that sounds pretty deep. That sounds like it goes really deep.
It is deep. Look on Twitter.
Yeah, I'm about to look into that.
It's just like damn because Roblox don't got that many sponsors, but it's still a big game. Like
Yeah,
Fortnite,
Roblox.
Fortnite
Yeah,
cannot risk that at all.
yeah, nah.
Shit, as soon as somebody says something about like child pedophilia in Fortnite, Fortnite gonna get straight into it.
Yeah, they gonna launch every investigation that they need to launch for sure.
So that he's looking at Roblox like, why y'all ain't doing it? What y'all doing?
Yeah. It's a
That shit
complex
crazy.
situation. Sheesh.
That shit crazy. I'm not gonna lie. God damn. I'm not gonna cap Ken. When you first started your podcast, I said to myself, I watched the first episode. I said he need me on this podcast. I swear to God. I said,
That's when
damn.
yeah. Why did you feel like you needed to be on it?
I don't know. I said like I was looking at the podcast. I said, dang, because I think it was just you, and I was like, dang, you need somebody to come out with just like random questions, fast as hell, and just saying random stuff at the same time.
No, that's fair. That's fair. That
I swear,
podcast was fun though. It eventually start back up probably sometime next year. Once I get the house
damn,
together and whatnot.
next year.
Once I get the space for it and everything gets set up correctly.
Shit, I don't care, man. Ken, what you up to, bro?
Talking about nowadays?
Yeah, what you up to nowadays? Like, what you putting all into?
Yeah, so right now, obviously I just moved to Texas not too long ago. Um, right now it's just getting the house together, securing certain brand deals in order to ensure that happens, helping my girlfriend build up her social media and help her secure certain brand deals, getting the house together, getting furniture and things like that, and just living life, exploring Texas. I've never lived here before. I've probably only been here like twice,
Damn, what the fuck
so
happened?
all of this is very fresh and new.
Yeah, yeah. Would you say it's like difficult for her to get the brand deals rather than you?
Um,
Like,
I'm
do
not
you
gonna
have a
use the
pitch for?
no, I'm not gonna use the word difficult. It may when it comes to getting brand deals, there are a couple things that you need to do beforehand in order to raise your success level with doing that.
Mm,
Number one, your Instagram needs to be it needs to showcase the certain level of brands that you already want to pitch to, right? Like if
right.
you're gonna be a lifestyle creator, your Instagram needs to reflect that.
Yeah.
So a lot of it's just been a matter of just putting the effort into ensuring she has the right content posted so that when we do go pitch, things kind of line up correctly to raise her success level at securing certain brand deals.
Right. I ain't gonna care. If I had to pitch a brand deal, man, they would have to PR me
You said they
because
would have to pay.
because I would just say anything to them.
See, the biggest thing I tell people when they ask me that question is just use Chat GPT. I can't tell you how many times I can't tell you how many times I've used Chat GPT in order to formulate an email in response to a brand or a company. I've done it hundreds of times, like hundreds. If you don't
Countless.
know if you don't know what to say, you could literally utilize Chat GPT in order to formulate a perfect response. And normally they give you like 3 or 4 different versions of the response. One may be casual, one may be firm, one may be like a influencer style.
Mm.
So I definitely recommend using Chat GPT.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Do you think people like need to be more PR, or do you think the viewers are like realizing that if you're too PR, they ain't gonna watch you because you're not real?
So I feel like your content should always be authentic to who you are and the type of person that you are. 100%. I don't feel like you should ever lower yourself to becoming a commercialized influencer and now you're just coming across as like an ad or a billboard for all of these different brands. Now I feel like you should definitely be a lot more professional in the way that you talk to and respond to brands via email or if you're on a Zoom call or whatever the case may be. I think you definitely should be professional in that regard. But when it comes to interacting with your audience and, you know what I'm saying, the people that watch you and support you, you definitely want to get your authentic self to them so that they
Yeah,
can continue to support you going forward and throughout the years.
yeah, I feel that. I ain't okay because you see a lot like you see I show speed. He how the way he started it, he was like trolling, and then as he seen how his fan base was as he was trolling, he would start stop the trolling and started being authentic, like real. So I see what you coming from. And I see what like a lot of people be coming from when they said like I don't want to have like trolls as my fans and shit. Just be yourself. Don't jump in my car when I'm trying to hop out the
Yeah.
car.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
one could argue that him trolling wasn't his authentic self, and then he had to just change it up to really just kind of double down on who he really is, rather than just doing like the extra shit like setting off fireworks in your room and everything. And I mean, I get initially why he started out doing that because one, it attracts one hell of an audience.
yes.
You know what I mean? But I mean, I understand why he changed it. For one, it's not sustainable. You can't go around setting off fireworks in every room that you come into. So
Nah.
it's not a sustainable form of content. So I'm glad to see that he's kind of switched it and became,
Yeah.
away from that. And now he's become a lot more just an international face, international platform, and it
Yes.
blew up tremendously.
And I think that really helped him. Cause like Playboy Max, he was saying like he was depressed how his chat was coming at him, like all
Mm.
this trolling and shit. I'm just like, how the way you build your fan base, they gonna do the same thing. But when you trying to slow down, they just still on that same BS because now you got new fans coming from the old clips from you. So it's just
Yeah,
like repetitive at this point.
yeah, that's very true.
How would you say your fan base is? The kin folks.
Um, I think nowadays I have a lot more of a mature fan base. It's not too often where I run into a kid these days. Normally, if I'm out in public and I'm taking pictures with somebody, typically they're around the 21 to 25, sometimes older age range. It's been a while since I've come across, a tween, like a 12-year-old, 13-year-old. So I think my audience now is kind of gradually matured to a much older age range.
Mm. And would you say you would rather have that, or would you rather have
Um,
like buku like 10-year-olds, 11-year-olds, and shit like that? Ask for
it
pictures.
can it's how do I explain? So older audiences will tend to support you in various different ways, and what I mean by that, say for example, if you decided you wanted to rebrand, normally the older audiences will be more accepting to it versus a younger audience, and that just comes down to the level of attention spans that somebody who may be 25 versus somebody who's 12 may have.
Mm.
Right? Like somebody who's 12, like say for instance, if you're doing pranks, somebody who's 12, they may love the hell out them pranks. They may watch them faithfully.
Yes.
But the minute you decide to do some lifestyle content and you switch away from them pranks, they may not give a fuck.
It might
They
not.
may not care to even want to watch it anymore. They just gonna go off and find somebody else who's doing pranks
Yes.
and they gonna just watch them. You know what I mean?
I feel like that's just
So
good for me.
yeah, just really, like they just have short attention spans. Like when you're a little bit younger, you just kind of gravitate to what's funny and what you want to watch and things like that. I feel like people who are a little bit older, they like to attach themselves to somebody as a person past the content, if that makes sense.
Yes. Like you gonna show like these my problems. I'm going through it, and you can see it. You can stay and watch it, or you just don't have to. Would you see yourself
Right.
as like a person that just basically you made it? Or do you think that you got to show off for Instagram or like social media platforms?
Say that one more time. You were kind of cutting it out.
Ah, shit, my fault. I said since you made it and like you made a substantial part into the space, do you think you still have to like show off for like Instagram or social media that you're still like around and that you're still popular, basically?
No, no, I never feel the need that I have to showcase anything or feel the need to try to convince people that I'm still relevant or whatever the case may be. I just pursue social media as something that I just enjoy doing. I
Mm,
enjoy shooting my content. I enjoy filming it. I enjoy editing it. I enjoy when people interact with it. So I do it for that. I don't do it to try to convince anybody of anything or like, yeah, I'm still this or I'm still that. I honestly could care less because at the end of the day, when it comes to the internet, people are going to perceive you however they want to perceive you. No matter what you say, how you do, whatever, they're going to come up with their own narratives about what they think about you, and you're
yes,
only gonna tire yourself out trying to control that narrative every single day because you up against a losing battle when it comes to that.
yes, especially if you getting dragged on Twitter.
Yeah, like you up against a losing battle. You can't make 1,000 tweets trying to respond to everybody. You might as well just. And the good thing about social media is that when shit like that happens, or if people trying to talk about you, this, that, and the third, that shit is here today, and gone tomorrow. People will talk about it for 24 to 48 hours. After that, they on to the next topic or whatever the case may be.
Yeah, that's right. Because as soon as they ain't got nothing else to talk about, they just waiting for the next thing to talk about.
Exactly.
Now I don't want to say nothing. Like I don't want to say nothing about this topic, but it been dead. And then as soon as a certain person got on the podcast, everybody jumped onto it.
I wouldn't be surprised. Hey, like we said, shit happens.
Shit happens.
Yeah.
Shout out to Curry, man. God damn. But I would say is, have you ever dealt with backlash?
Oh yeah, plenty of times. Plenty of times.
Like, how did you basically, like, I would say, like, defend yourself, basically, or got out of it?
Um, you don't. You don't. I mean, me personally, as long as somebody's not attacking me in a way of like calling me something foul, like a pedophile or something crazy like that.
Like, bitch ass nigga.
I mean, you can call me a bitch ass nigga all you want,
What the fuck?
but as long as you're not trying to say that I'm doing something nefarious like that, then I honestly don't care because it's one thing that if people come out and they perceive you and they saying certain things about you, the only reason that narrative or that topic is going to continue to get talked about is if you continue to talk about it.
Mm,
So
yeah.
the only way it goes away and dies down if you just let that shit die down.
Yes, that's a fact.
So you don't feed the fire. You just kind of let that shit extinguish itself.
That's a fact that you said that you gotta let this shit die down because a lot of people said Drake should have let this shit die down.
Yeah, I mean that is a pretty solid example, and I'm pretty sure his eyes. He probably had a solid case and everything. But I mean, like I said, when you go, it's I mean you can compare it to like a rap beef. If you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying, if I dish you, you diss me, and I dish you back, and you diss me back, and it's like where does it end?
yeah.
You
Like
know,
we don't want to get to the bloodshed, so like it's just gonna
like
go for the
like how far?
words.
Yeah, like how far is it gonna go? So it's the same way with if you face any type of backlash. If somebody come out and say something about you, and you say something back, and then they say something back, it's like where's it? Where does it end?
Like what does it end to? I gotta call you a bitch ass nigga. Do I gotta pull up on you?
Yeah, so it's like it ain't even that serious. First of all, because it's like it's just internet shit. Like
Yeah, it's just typing.
yeah, at the end of the day, you gotta wake up and look at yourself in the mirror. The internet not gonna be there when you looking at yourself in the mirror.
Real shit.
So as long as you okay and you smiling and you happy when you look at yourself in the mirror, the internet shit don't really matter.
Do you ever just like think about like who's behind the screen when they typing this shit?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of times you can kind of suspect who may be behind it based off the way they type. So you may be able to tell sometimes it's a young kid or somebody based off the way they type. It may just be somebody who's really just trying to get under your skin by saying certain things. So sometimes you can kind of just allude to who that person may be or what kind of person they may be. But like I
Yeah.
said, at the end of the day, you really don't care because when you lock your phone and I close this laptop, these people don't exist in my world.
Nah, for real. You still gotta go do the same. Like I gotta go cut the grass. You gonna be
Yeah, like
still doing whatever you
yeah,
doing. You got
yeah. When
school
I wake up
tomorrow.
in the yeah, when I wake up in the morning, you're not on my mind. You don't
Real.
exist in my world. You don't. I'm not feeding you in the morning. I feed these dogs, man. Sometimes I'm making breakfast with my girl. You don't exist in this world over here,
Speaking of dogs, I see you post your dogs a lot.
for sure.
What breed is they?
It's Rottweilers, American Rottweilers.
And I see they are well trained. I need some advice because my dog is not well trained. And this motherfucker act like he owns this place. How did you get your dog so well trained? Because I see you spraying water at them and they did not attack you. He would do
Oh
that.
yeah. So training a dog for one is it's a everyday thing. You're gonna have to really, really commit to it. And you also gonna have to make sure that you're one prepared for whatever type of dog breed you have, and two that you're equipped with the right tools in order to do so. For instance, my dogs were on prong collars for quite a while for proper leash training, sitting, laying down, knowing how to stay, things like that. Some people may use e-collars, so it really just depends on the level of training that you want to commit to and invest in, because at the end of the day, it's going to be an investment.
Mm,
Um, And yeah, it's an everyday thing. You can't just do it for a couple days. You see a little bit of progress and then you stop. No, you have to.
Hey guys, if you're liking what you're seeing from this video, I wanted to let you know that you can always subscribe. You can always put a little thumbs up. But if you like what you see, subscribe for me. We're gonna be some more episodes coming out very soon. Very, I would say lately, but I would say very soon. There gonna be some episodes, and I'm gonna be trying to be getting some guests, just like my boy Ken Walker. I'm trying to be getting some more guests for this podcast. Let you know this is the Kickback podcast. We're here today, bro. So enjoy the rest of the video. And don't forget to like and subscribe.
Do it constantly every day.
Do you put them in school?
Yeah, so they both went to training school at different times. Zoe went when she was about maybe like 8 months, 9 months old.
Yeah,
He went when he was a little bit younger. He was around like 5, 6 months old.
I didn't ever do this dude in the school. First, I never knew because the person he's okay. First of all, let me get to this story. He told me he was a pit bull, and then he grew up and his ears flicked up.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, what is this? I was like, what is you? And he just and he was just like, and then I tried to text the dude who sold me the dog. Never got a text back.
Oh yeah, you got finesse.
Yeah, I got finesse. At least he got his shots, so that's all I can say. But I'm just like, dang, he looks like an American bully, but kind of got like a little pit bull in him.
Mm. So a
So,
little bit, yeah. I could see that.
and he's white and he got brown spots. So I
Yeah.
don't know what he is. I gotta get him checked. Man, yeah. Oh yeah. Top five anime. Cause we seen Michael B. Jordan top five and his shit was ass
Yeah, I was wondering when you was gonna ask. So today, top 5 animes,
today.
right?
Today.
Today, if I had to say right now, number one with all time favorite anime is Attack on Titan.
Oh my god.
It's number one. I feel like that's the anime that probably that set the bar a little too high for me because I was like, bro, this shit is too good.
That was the first one you started with?
No, that wasn't the first one I started with. I watched other animes, plenty of them, but that was like the first one that was like, yeah, this is it.
I ain't
That's
gonna
number
lie,
one.
it is good. That be got a good ass what second or first episode?
Yeah, exactly. When Aaron's mother got ate. So and then how they tied it all back together that he was the one, but yeah, it was just crazy.
Yeah.
So definitely Attack on Titan number one. Number two, I'm gonna kind of take it back a little bit. Bleach.
Oh
I
yeah.
loved all the earlier seasons, and then of course when they came out with Thousand Year Blood War, hands down,
Bro, they got a
loved it.
lot of hate on a thousand. Now I'm not gonna lie, they deserve the hate because them motherfucking what they call them niggas Quincy's
Yeah,
overpowered.
yeah, they were definitely strong. So two would have to be Bleach. This is where it gets tricky. Number three, I would have to go with. I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. I believe it's called. I want to say it's Never Promised Land, Promised
Oh,
Neverland.
Promise Neverland,
Yeah, Promised Neverland. I like the second season wasn't really all that, but that first season is probably one of the best first seasons of anime I've ever seen.
bro. They
So
fucked it up
yeah, the
because
second season.
the book, the manga, they said they got rid of the best manga art ever, and they just scrapped it so they can get to the end in the season.
Really. So yeah,
Look
I
up
could put
Gully
that number
Pond.
three. That's something for me that has like a lot of replay value. Like I could turn that on and continue to watch it, like no matter
Facts.
how many times I've seen it.
Number four.
Number four, even though it's not done yet, but just from the level of everything I've seen, Solo Leveling, shit is gas. Shit is gas. I'm like, bro, this shit is amazing. And it's crazy because I'm only saying that from the level of details in their fights. There's not
Yes.
many animes that has this type of choreography. There's maybe only I know you could throw Demon Slayer in there.
Yes.
You could probably throw. Mm, like it's not really many you could like throw in that category.
With the fight
Another
scenes?
anime that huh?
With the fight scenes? Like in the category
Yeah,
of
like with
fight scenes.
just in the category of fight scenes and the level of
Mm,
fight scenes that they bring.
I know what you're
It's
talking
not
about.
many in there. One Piece is kind of creeping up on there. You know what I'm saying? That Zoro and King fight, that was some gas. I feel like if they did it more consistently, it'd be a lot better. I feel like they kind of go all over the place when it comes to consistency and how they animate their fights.
Okay,
But One Piece
one
could be
question.
there if their level of animation and level of fights was on the level of like a Zoro and King type of fight.
One question. Okay, I did not get a chance to watch One Piece. I only watched episode 5. When
Oh
does it
god,
get good? Because this shit is slow.
it is slow. If you want my advice, I think you should probably go maybe right around. I can't even think of the number of episode, but somewhere right before the time skip, you
Mm,
probably should start there. And then after that, you can kind of fill in the gaps as they go. But you probably want to start somewhere around pre time skip and then just kind of go past that.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
What's your favorite fight scene in the Zoro? Or is a
Yeah,
different
the
one?
Zoro and King for sure in One Piece. But that's like way down the line. You won't see that
God
for a
damn.
while. If you, yeah. And
God
then
damn.
what I'm at number five? I don't know what
Yes.
a number five for me would be.
I'm
Like a
surprised you didn't
number
say
five.
JJK. That's everybody's
I
favorite.
mean, it's I love JJK. Would I put it like top five though? I don't know. It could be. It could. I guess I would have to see more once they animate the the Gojo and Sukuna fight and all of that. I feel like it still got a little ways to go.
I'm not gonna lie, I can't. They gonna forget at your neck because you put Solo Leveling in your top five.
Yes. So 11 is guys. That's a good ass show. I love that shit.
Have you watched
Love
Full
that
Metal?
shit. I did watch Full Metal.
You ain't gonna put that in your top
That
five?
that could be number five.
Oh, that's fucked up. You
That could
can't
actually
say.
be that could actually be like top three.
Oh,
To be
top three.
honest,
Yeah, that's
yeah, that
crazy.
really could be like top three. That's from start to finish. Brotherhood, yeah, that's a phenomenal show.
That's so good. Gas.
Yeah, for sure. I've never really been big on like. I mean, I've never really been big on Naruto. Even though I like it, I've watched it all the way through and through. I ain't never really been like huge on it. I ain't really never been huge on. I was huge on Dragon Ball Z for a little while.
I feel like that's everybody's start show in anime is Dragon Ball.
Yeah,
It's
so I
good.
was huge on that.
That's my
You
favorite.
know,
Now,
but
see,
yeah.
Naruto Shippuden fucked up Naruto. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion.
Mm, I can't really say that. I feel like I enjoyed Naruto Shippuden for sure.
My God. Bro, they
For
killed
sure.
Neji in the most bullshitted way. He's protected the main character.
I
Why?
feel like in Naruto Shippuden, they had to get rid of a lot of different characters for unrelated reasons because they had a lot of other characters that they wanted to introduce.
Yeah.
And I feel like trying to develop multiple characters across the timeline of the Shippuden would have been just impossible.
I just feel like, okay, from the outside looking in on Naruto Shippuden, it's just about Naruto running after Sasuke for the whole damn show. And then Sasuke want to be the Hokage out of nowhere.
Yeah, I mean, no, I think it's a lot more that goes on in Shippuden than that. It's a lot more.
I'm talking that's the plot though.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, that doesn't even cover the whole Madara plot. So I don't even
Now the moderator, that shit gas. That shit gas.
said is
That
you
shit
said that shit
gas.
is that.
I said
Oh yeah.
gas. I said gas. I didn't say ass.
Oh, I was about to say I was like, yeah, you're tripping, but nah, yeah, the whole Madara arc, that shit went crazy.
But if it wasn't for Madara, Shippuden would have been trash. That's just me though.
Yeah, I mean, possibly.
Possibly.
What's your what's your top five anime?
Top five. Okay, let me do this. Bleach is number one because
Okay.
Bleach gets too much hate, and I don't know why. It's just it's just good. The main character is actually likable. That's just my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
And Chad is a trash character. I don't know why the fuck Chad is still on this show, but fuck it, fuck it. Number two, Full Metal. That's the
Okay.
only show that I seen in anime that wrapped it up, and it was made sense. He had to sacrifice himself, and then the
Yeah.
sacrificing itself, it was the right answer. Number three, have to be Naruto, the first one.
Okay.
Number
Okay.
4, Assassination Classroom.
Okay.
That's slept on. That's a slept on anime.
That's good. That's a crazy pull. Okay.
And number 5, I gotta give it to Demon Slayer. That movie was fucking epic.
Yeah, Demon Slayer is pretty good. It's pretty good. Like I said, they got some of the best fights I've ever seen in anime. That's for sure.
Honorable mention, Solo Leveling, The Cowboy Bebop, and Dragon Ball. Oh, Death Note.
Yeah.
Even though they fucked up their ending, Death Note
Yeah.
and Attack on Titans.
Oh
I just
yeah,
didn't finish it.
definitely. You haven't finished Attack on Titan?
It's the animation in that new
You're
season.
crazy.
What?
That's like the best anime I've ever seen ever.
Bro, so when you seen Mikasa, you was like, oh, what you like?
Say it again.
I said, so when you looked at Mikasa for the first time in the old animation versus the new one, you didn't think they felt that
I mean that's with most animes though. Like they always change the animation. One Piece changed their animation.
they had to?
Naruto changed theirs.
Kind of.
Um, who else? Who I'm trying to think of new. Oh, Bleach definitely changed theirs.
Bro, they had to.
That's what I'm saying. So most of them eventually changed their animation. So I can't really fault Attack on Titan for changing
They
their
didn't
animation
need to. Everybody said they did not need to change that.
I mean, it didn't bother me only because the storyline is probably still one of the best storylines in anime. The character development, the pacing, the plot
Yeah.
twist. There's really not a bad thing you can say when it comes to the story of an Attack on Titan.
Aaron stepping on half the population.
Yeah, like nobody. Attack on Titan is one of those animes that you can't go back to the first episode
Mm,
watching it for the first time and guess what's gonna happen. You could do
that's
that with
fair.
Demon Slayer. You see Tanjiro, you know he's eventually gonna become strong. He's gonna become the main character. That's obvious.
Yes.
All right. Same with solo leveling and
Oh, so
you know what I'm
level.
saying? Full metal. It's like everything is obvious. But with Attack on Titan, watching the first episode, you're not gonna guess that one, Aaron is eventually gonna become a Titan. He's eventually gonna turn against a lot of different people and try to eliminate half the fucking world. You can't guess that.
Yeah, you can't guess. Yeah. I ain't okay. Did you like the? Because I seen this a lot of hate too. Did you like Mikasa getting with oh boy?
I didn't mind it. I mean, yeah, I didn't mind it at all.
A lot of people did. They said that they would just not care that she was with anybody at all.
I think that's part of the development of her character. She got a lot older, a lot stronger.
Yes.
You know, part of the development of female characters that they eventually gravitate towards somebody. I feel like that's in everything.
And
You
another
know.
one. Did you expect? No. Did you like that Aaron stepped on half the population?
Oh, I didn't mind it only because I mean his reasoning made sense. It was almost like a Thanos type reasoning. Like it made sense. It was either like it's either like I step on them now or they gonna
Yes.
step on us later. So
Shit. Damn.
he just chose now. So I mean I understand the reasoning.
Yeah, because everybody was saying like they wanted him to do that and still have a happy ending, like marry Mikasa. I'm like, bro.
Nah.
I'm like, bro. He
I
just
feel like
stepped on.
once he crossed that bridge, one no coming back from that. One no happy ending for Aaron.
Ain't no happy endings.
Yeah.
It's like killing somebody and then expecting a happy ending. Like, where my
Nah.
happy?
It ain't happening.
Go to jail, bitch.
Right.
Okay, if you had to make your own anime, what genre?
It'd definitely be shonen. That's probably my favorite anime category.
Mm. So, would you make yourself the main character, or would you make yourself a side character?
Um
Side character get the good fights.
I was about to say maybe like a side character because not even just like looking at Zoro again, but even like a Levi type character who wasn't a main character, but definitely one of the strongest. You
Gojo.
know, yeah, exactly. So I would probably do a side character.
Mm. Would you put a plot twist in it?
Say it again.
So would you put a plot twist in it? Like you be evil or
Um,
undercover?
I don't know if I would put a plot twist in it. I definitely will put some type of tug of war between good and bad though, where the character struggles between
Mm.
going good or bad, like a Sasuke type character.
I feel like if you say that, like if you do that in any anime, I feel like they're gonna be like, "Oh, you trying to do the Sasuke?"
But they say that with a lot of different animes. I can't like who were they saying that Hunter x Hunter was trying to copy, or did they say somebody was a copy? Was it Naruto?
No, that was
Who did I?
no, that was Black Clover. They said
Yeah,
he was
Black
trying to
Clover.
be Naruto.
Yeah, so it's like they're gonna say that regardless of however, because there's so much anime out there. I don't feel like there's nothing you can do unless you go extreme. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Purely fresh story. And most of the anything you come up with, somebody's probably already done it to some degree.
yeah, that's a fact. Cause you look at Spy Family, ain't nobody done did that before.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, we have like a lot of unique things, but
Shit,
eh,
I think. Would you say this is the best anime has been, or would you say like back in the day?
no, this is definitely the best. This is the best it's been ever, ever, hands down. Like from top to bottom, like One Piece is still going. Solo Leveling, Demon Slayer movie just came out. JJK, Attack on Titan just went off not too long ago. Then you got a lot
Yeah,
of different other animes. Like One Punch Man season 3 just came out.
they did.
Yeah, you can watch the first
Shit,
episode on Hulu. So yeah,
shit,
right now anime is at literally at its peak.
shit. I did not know that. Only reason I stopped
Yeah.
even watching One Piece, I mean One Punch Man, is because I want the villains to win instead of just getting knocked the fuck out on one punch.
Yeah. One Punch Man is one of those animes that I just enjoy just for the sake of it. Like it's not anything I'm just trying to dive into or get invested in the characters. It's almost like I just turn it on and I just watch it just for the solely just to enjoy it. I don't even
Mm,
think too much about it. And I personally think it's a pretty solid anime.
yeah, it got its moments. I ain't gonna lie, it got its moments.
They got a couple solid fights in there, with Silverfang and Garo, and
Yeah, they got
you
a lot
know,
of villains there. Would have if Saitama was not there, that Earth would have been destroyed.
yeah. So I think it's a solid anime for sure. I'm excited to see how season 3 progresses.
Yeah, that'd be good. Have you ever watched like what they call it?
Say
Like
it again.
I said, have you ever watched like let me see, what they call them animes? Like real world animes. Like no fighting, no drama. It's just anime. They walking through it. I'm trying to fucking think about it. Have you ever watched an anime that had no fight scenes, basically, like nothing?
Um, maybe I think there's an anime called Erased. Where dude's kind of
Mm,
maybe that one. But it's very very few. Most animes that I watch, they pretty much all have some degree of fighting, like Fire Force or even like the Ninja Kamui, Sakamoto Days.
yeah.
Yeah, I think I watched majority fighting.
What happened to Sakamoto days? I feel like everybody was glazing it, and then everybody just stopped.
Oh, I think it ended. I think the last episode came out like 2 3 weeks ago.
It ended. It only had like
Not 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 ended,
oh
but I mean like the first season is pretty much done.
oh I was gonna say this just came out.
So yeah, I mean that's why you stop seeing the clips of the old guy coming through the door and everything. That was like 3 weeks ago.
Damn.
Yeah,
Shit, man. Damn.
yeah. So that's another anime that's pretty good. I enjoy that.
Would you say that if let me see, do you think movies are better now, or do you think back in the day movies are better than the new movies now?
Um,
Like in story.
it really all. I mean, it depends on the category as to what you're talking about. For example, I do feel like there are a lot of older movies that are better than the newer ones, or they're sequels that have come out after the fact. For example, I feel like the first Coming to America was 10 times better than the second one. Right?
Ooh, and what the
I
second one came out?
It came out a couple years ago when they filmed it at Rick Ross' house in
Oh
Atlanta.
yeah, I never watched
Yeah,
it.
that yeah, it was just terrible. And then when it comes to, I guess if you want to talk about like a CGI type standpoint, I definitely feel like the CGI in Transformers are 10 times better than a lot of CGI that you see nowadays.
Yes, and Transformer get shit talked on.
Yeah, so I mean, it really all depends. But I also enjoy the level of which CGI can go to today. Like the Marvel movies, they go above and beyond
Yes.
when it comes to just pretty much anything. So it really just all depends. I feel like I'm not a big fan of sequels all that much
Yeah.
unless it's done right.
That's it, man.
Fast and Furious was good up until like the third, fourth one, and then it just went downhill. You know what I mean? But
Bruh.
there's not too many people who can consistently do sequels and they consistently be good. Like
Yeah.
I can only name maybe a few, like Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible. He's probably one of the very few who can
Yeah.
continue to do those movies and they get better.
Yeah, because
Right?
they like the same character.
I enjoyed the second Top Gun, Top Gun Maverick. I feel
Mm.
like that was a good sequel. You know, like the second Shrek, that was a good sequel.
That's a best sequel.
You know,
That's the
so
best sequel.
there's very few people who can do sequels and they turn out to be good.
Bro, you telling me that you ain't like when Vin Diesel picked that car up with his hands?
Absolutely not.
He picked that bitch up. I said, Cap, the fuck?
Fast and Furious went downhill once they skewed away from the idea of street racing. Once it got away from that, the whole franchise just went in a totally different direction where they just pretty much became crime fighters
Yeah, in
in
cars.
fucking in cars pretty much, which is rant. It's so
Family.
weird.
Family.
Yeah, so I didn't enjoy that. They made The Rock look like a damn super soldier, like he was Captain
Oh,
America
oh
almost.
my God. How the way they
So
introduced to him, he was just
yeah, nah.
where
So
is it?
I stopped watching those a long time ago.
I'm not gonna lie. I think it died when rest in peace when Paul Walker died. Rest in
Yeah,
peace.
I definitely agree that the franchise probably should have stopped then. I feel like that would have been a good climax ending to a franchise.
And
But then
then
they
they
just
talking
kept
about they
going.
gonna bring him back, but his brother gonna play him. I didn't like that.
Yeah. I feel like at this point, for them, it's just got to be a money grab. As long as they continue to make money out the movies, they're probably gonna continue to make them.
That's a fact. Nigga Tyrese was just talking about that. He said if the movie makes 100 million, would you keep making the movies?
Yeah, because I mean, at this point, that's Ludacris, Tyrese, Vin Diesel, probably two other of the cast members. That's probably their main source of income because they don't play in shit else.
Shit, nah. Ludacris ain't making no fucking music.
Yeah, so that's their main source of income. So I can understand why they would want to keep shooting.
Shit, clock back in. Let's do the same thing. Come on.
Yeah, literally, literally.
Shit, yeah, man. I ain't gonna cap. Back to your acting. Were you nervous?
Was I nervous?
Yes, were you nervous?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I feel like anybody will. You stepping into a field that you had never been in before, and they're asking you to do certain things that you've never been asked of before. So yeah, of course you extremely nervous when you finally in your scene and you realize that you about to have to say what they told you that you need to say or that you need to memorize,
Yes.
and either you about to do it and it's gonna be good, or you about to do it and you about to fuck it up. So yeah, it's very nervous.
How many takes you had?
So I had a total of two scenes.
Yeah. And how, like, damn, I'm trying to say, like, shit. Oh, did you think that you could have added an extra line into it, or would you think they would been like, "Oh no, don't say that"?
So that's another good part about Tyler Perry is that he does allow for improv that you can improvise,
Yes.
but it has to be good. Don't just go in there saying you want to put this in there and the shit sounds stupid because then he gonna tell you shit sounds stupid. But if you have a really good idea and you want to kind of improvise a line, he definitely allows it.
Mm. Yeah, I think that makes more sense. Like, if the
Yeah,
improvise is good, they gonna keep it.
yeah.
Damn, shit. Well, back to your YouTube. Do you think creators now have to play a big ball versus how you started?
What do you mean play a big ball?
Like, basically, you see Castanets, how they do the whole trailers for their live streams, and then they put that on YouTube. Do you think that you would have done something like that back in the day, or do you think you ain't had to do none of that, and it was just simple, cut, plain and dry?
Um, I feel like I mean, you can say that about anything. Everything evolves to some degree. I'm not gonna say I would have never done that back then. The only reason I probably never thought of it is because what I was already doing, probably in my mind, I probably thought that this was great.
Yeah,
Right? Obviously, when people come along after that, if you think this is great and you want to be better, everything just starts to get more and more advanced, more and more, what I'm saying, experience. So obviously they're at the point now where they want to shoot full blown trailers and everything looks so cinematic and super dope. And then whoever comes after them are gonna have to try to top that.
yeah,
So I mean, yeah, starting out now is definitely a lot more difficult. If you decide you want to try to jump into the creator role, if you want my advice, I feel like anybody who's trying to start their creator journey should start in some level of short form content, whether it's with TikTok or YouTube Shorts or Instagram Reels. I definitely think you should start out trying to build an audience that way,
yeah.
because even though there's a high amount of competition, it still allows you the best chance due to those platforms' algorithms. Rather, people don't know you, so they're not gonna want to watch a 20-minute video of you.
Right.
You know?
So pranks. Let's get into the pranks, bro.
Yeah.
How do you think that? Well, no. Like, did you ever think that? Oh, I'm taking this too far. Like, or did you like? Let me make a script, basically, because you see, like, all the other people that come out with the prank video, they say, "Oh, it was scripted anyway." Do you think that you had to
Yeah.
be more generic, like original, or do you think you had to come up with a script?
So I'm trying to think of my mindset from, because that was years ago.
Mm,
I think if I was thinking about it today and I'm thinking about pranks, you want everything to feel relatable. And I think that's what makes a good video and a good prank. Meaning, if I watch your video and I see you did a prank on your girlfriend, and I'm thinking, like, damn, that's a good ass prank. I could do that. That's going to drive the amount of engagement that you want, versus if you go and you do this elaborate ass prank that nobody will ever do. I feel like that's like, all right, that's a little much, gang. That's a little too much. So I think if you keep it relatable, then that's kind of going to drive people to want to watch it, and that's what makes it a lot more funny.
you think pranks is gone? Like, you think
Yeah,
anybody can do pranks?
pranks done for at home.
You run
Only
too many
because
risks.
you, no, not even that. I just think because the way YouTube has changed their monetization policies and everything, you run the risk of getting your channel demonetized or not being able to monetize certain videos
Damn.
because of these certain pranks. So I think that's just a YouTube policy change that they've done over the course of time, which is why people probably don't do pranks. Because I mean, you seen when you do a prank with somebody, there may be a lot of profanity involved. There may be a lot of yelling, a lot of things
Yeah,
that may not be deemed kid friendly. So you just run the risk of not even being able to benefit financially from these videos.
that's a fact. Because I be looking at Gideon videos on Catch a Predator. I be like, man, I could do that, but I probably ain't gonna get no money from
Yeah, I mean, that's true.
it. Would you say vlogging is dead, or do you think it's still up?
I think vlogging has the potential to continue to grow. I just think people are struggling trying to figure out the lane in which they want to go about when it comes to vlogging. Like the generic vlogging, in my opinion, that was done, 6, 7 years ago. Like, hey, what's up, guys? Today I'm about to go to the grocery store, and I feel like that level of vlogging is a little dead now, only because there's so many different influencers doing such volatile and exciting content that if you're gonna vlog, your shit has to match and be competitive with that, because
Yeah,
that's what a lot of people are watching nowadays. So if you
yeah.
about to do a vlog, you need to be doing something extreme, or your editing needs to be on point to where people are constantly engaged. So I definitely think there's potential for vlogs to continue to grow.
Hmm. What about couples, like couple channels?
Um, I think couples channels always have potential because if done right, most of them lead to family channels in the long run anyway.
Mm,
When people get married and have kids, so there's a lot of potential to go into a lot of different lanes when it starts as a couple channel. Um, I also think that if you're gonna do a couples channel, that you should put emphasis on building individual brands outside of that. Like the guy needs to have his own individual brand, and so does the woman, because at the end of the day, that's what's going to bring the most success in the long run.
Yeah. Yeah, that's actually good because if you were to ask anybody on fucking Twitter, they'll say like family channel are dead because too many cases coming out.
No, family channels aren't dead. I mean, they kind of are kind of going away only because people are assuming that people are abusing their kids into filming these videos and overworking them. And I think they're bringing up shit like child labor laws and
Oh
things like that.
yeah,
Now, the people I grew up, not grew up, but the people that I started out watching who had family channels like Roman Atwood and people along that level, to me, it looked authentic. Like the kids was having a fucking blast. I feel like
yeah,
that type of content is the type of content people should do, but pranking your kids is a little excessive. I feel like that's kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? Pranking your significant other by putting a black eye on your daughter.
oh
Like,
yeah, that is crazy.
I feel like some of it can be a little excessive. Some of it can kind of get a little skewed, and I can understand the backlash to that.
Yeah,
But I feel like having kids is a very relatable thing that a lot of people can relate to, and if done right, it'll continue to be a thing that people can benefit from.
shit, no cap because uh what their name is? Oh, Damien and Bianca, they are still doing family channels. They still doing it right now with their kids.
Yeah, so I mean, like I said, as long as it's done right, you can continue to grow from it. You can continue to go. You continue to benefit, and yeah, I mean, as long as you can do it right, there's nothing wrong with it,
I am.
for
I seen
sure.
a video. It said pranking my kids with laxatives. I said, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
like I said, a lot of times it can be a little much. It could be a little much.
Because how you came up with that? Like just prank my kids with laxatives. Oh, they gotta hurry up and run to the toilet. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I ain't gonna cap. Would you think that you could? I don't know. If you think that basically putting yourself into this generation of content, do you think that you could do something like, let me see, if you had to start your channel off right now, how do you think that you would start it off, like in the setting that you are in now?
Um, if I was to start my content journey, absolutely right now, fresh, nobody knew who I was. I likely would start. I probably would take a couples angle for me and my
Mm,
girl. We'll probably come at it from a couples angle. I would continue to do the lifestyle things and whatnot. It would just be a process because if I don't know anything, that mean I don't have any of the tools that I'm used to having as far as
mm,
like knowing how to edit and different angles and things like that. So it would definitely be an adjustment for me. But I definitely probably would start with the couples angle and build up both our individual brands utilizing that. I probably if I'm nobody knows who I am, I probably would take a leap into some type of streaming. You know what I mean?
mm. Yeah.
But yeah, I would probably would take that approach. Give me one second. Let me get my laptop charger.
All right, bro. Ken is getting his laptop charger.
Yeah, we're good to go.
But I would say that if I'm not gonna lie, if you battling working 9 to 5 or even getting off late, and then you gotta hurry up and try to come make some content, small form, get on stream, hurry up and do some little streaming things, and then edit the videos, and you still gotta do a 9 to 5. Do you think you would still want to do that?
Um, it really just depends on one, how bad you want it, and two, the type of content that you're doing. If you're doing content that already fits within your lifestyle and the things that you do regularly, all you're doing now is just putting up a camera,
Mm,
then yeah, you probably could do it. Now, if you're trying to do content that has absolutely nothing to do with your regular life, and it means you have to exert an enormous amount of energy into making this happen, then yeah, it's gonna be a lot more difficult because one, you're gonna struggle to find the time to do it and find time to edit it, and you're gonna struggle to be able to do that consistently. So it really all depends.
That's a good point. That's a good point because I've been seeing a lot of like small creators talking about like being depressed super quick because they don't know what the next video is or
Yeah.
idea or anything. Do you think
No, I
that
understand that.
you would use AI to come up with a
Um,
video?
I'm not gonna say I've used AI before. I've gotten approached by AI companies and wanting to do something. I've even done a brand deal with an AI company. I think with what I'm seeing and the emails that I get and the different companies that are approaching me, I can potentially see how AI will be used in the future in
Mm.
order to create videos, especially like the faceless YouTube videos that people are trying to do now.
Yes,
Um,
that's a lot of that shit.
there's even AI now that you can take a picture of yourself and it'll incorporate an entire script and have you talking in this particular video. So
I seen
I
that
can,
dog on Instagram. That
yeah.
shit
So I,
creeped the fuck out.
so I can see where AI is going and what people are trying to do. And I think it's only going to be a matter of time where people full fledged actually use it. It's only going to take that one person to blow up using it to where everybody's going to try to recreate it.
Yeah, that is true because they seen that R&B singer AI that she got a multi-million-dollar contract,
Exactly.
and all the singers are pissed off because she got a multi-million-dollar contract.
Yeah, that is very true.
Do you think that you can use AI for like live action anime movies?
Um, I think at some point it may get there in a couple years. It may take some time. I feel like AI is one of those things where the possibilities are starting to become endless. So I think at some point AI can pretty much will probably be able to do anything you ask it to do.
Shit, yeah. Make Aaron Yeager step on half of the population.
Yeah, literally. So I think
Shit,
there's a lot of different things you could do with it.
it is a lot because if you use it correctly and not that old bullshit way to do it, it can actually be something effective. Like the hate on AI is that it gonna take the jobs away from like the regular people.
Right.
Yeah. Do you think that the hate is deserved for AI, or do you think that it's just like a new thing that people just want to shit on
I feel like people hate on everything that's new, to be honest.
until they get a bag off of it? They gonna like it.
Yeah. Like people hated Teslas when they first hit the street. Like people hate on anything that's new that they've never experienced or seen until it becomes a popular thing. And then people are like, oh shit, here we
Shit, this
go.
might be good.
Yeah. So I feel like that's with anything.
All right, back to your origins. How was little old Ken? How were you in school? Like, was you a popular
Really,
kid,
nah,
talkative,
but
everything?
I was like one of those kids that was kind of like in the middle. Like I wouldn't say I was a popular kid. I wouldn't say that I was a lame kid. I was just one of those kids who just kind of parlayed in the background, kind of stayed to himself a little bit. I was a little shy from like elementary to middle school. High school, I kind of snapped out of it a little bit when I started playing sports and whatnot. So I
You
was kind
play
of like a
sports?
kid who just kind of, yeah, I played football, basketball, I swam, I ran track, I did a lot of different sports.
Damn, Ken.
So yeah, I stayed just in the middle. Like I didn't really parlay with the popular kids. I wasn't a lame kid. I just kind of had a solid group of people I hung out with. It was cool.
Were you a
And yeah,
class
just
clown?
nah, I ain't crack jokes. I
Damn,
wasn't a
man, you
jokester.
wasn't roasting.
Nah, yeah, I wasn't a jokester. Nah, I was roasting at the lunch table. Like we had to get on somebody's ass, and that's
Oh,
different.
yeah,
But like
that,
in the classroom, I made pretty good grades. So I mean, I was chilling.
you ever got in a fight, Ken? You
Yeah,
ever had to
ninth
beat
grade.
somebody ass?
Yeah, ninth grade actually, for
Talk
sure,
about it, man.
for sure. It wasn't really much. I mean, it was a matter of this nigga said something about me,
Mm.
or somebody told me he said something about me. So I told this particular person what I felt about this person. He went and told this person. This person came back to me. It was like a whole bunch of
What the
like a
fuck?
yeah, it was like a whole bunch of high school gossip that was going around. Then it got to a point one morning where we walking up the stairs. He's in front of me. He called me a bitch. I told him when we get to the top of the stairs, I'm gonna show you a bitch. And then one thing led to another. I slammed him on the ground, hit him a couple times, and they just kind of
Damn,
broke it up. So yeah, I mean, yeah, that was pretty much it. I never had to get into another fight after that.
damn, boy. Shit, if everybody see you slam somebody on the ground, ain't nobody gonna come up to you.
Yeah, so I mean, like I said, I always stayed to myself though. I never really had issues with having beef with people or people wanting to fight me or shit like that.
Shit, man,
And
yeah, I
shit,
can't.
me and the dude became cool after that. Actually,
What?
yeah, we became cool. Shit.
That sounds like some prison shit. Oh, I'm gonna beat the big
Yeah,
guy up.
yeah. We realized if I'm about to see this nigga for the next fucking 6 months, we might as well be cool.
That's funny. That's like saying like, "Hey, I don't fuck with you, but dap me up, bitch."
Yeah, like shit. We gotta share
Shit,
the
man.
same classroom and everything. We might fuck around and be on the same group project one day, so we might as well be cool.
Shit. Yeah, man. I ain't okay. Down here in Baton Rouge, ain't no cool shit after that, man. Nigga gonna try to fucking get a gun and come see you after school.
See, I think it's different nowadays because back then, if you got into a fight, it only spread by word of mouth, and then you just kind of like if you didn't physically see it, 9 times out
Mm.
of 10, you're probably never gonna see it. Nowadays, there's always a phone that's recording something. So if you get beat up, it's gonna spread through Twitter and everything. So there's a lot more reason to hold grudges because you're constantly gonna be reminded or
They
joked
gonna
on
do
when it comes
this.
to this. Yeah, I can't tell you how many times back in the day, like when I was in high school, I seen somebody get beat up. People would probably talk about it for like 2 days. After that, we don't bother this man. Like you probably gonna forget that he even got in a fight.
Yeah.
So back then it was easy to just move on from shit like that because people didn't constantly egg it on.
Nowadays, like it's publicized, like it's like fantasized. Like I want to see somebody get in a fight, but that's how it is now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, man. I ain't okay. If this getting in a fight is like being dunked on. You're gonna see a lot of cameras, you're gonna see a lot of flashlights, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, whoop his ass. Come on, man."
Yeah, literally.
Yeah. Have you ever got in a situation that you didn't even know how it started?
Uh, no, no. A lot of times, if I was involved in something, I could probably tell you how it started. Yeah. So
Shit. I remember back in the day, let me see. See, down here in BR, we all like to crack joke. We all like to roast. I have our own roasting section. So I don't know how it was for you, but if you roast somebody, they want to fight you because you kept roasting them.
no, it ain't happened like that where I was from.
Shit, like it happened. A situation happened. I was roasting this person, and he had a oh man, he had a what I call it, a weakness.
Mhm.
His eye was a little down. It was like look cross-eyed, so I pulled that trump card, and now you want to fight.
Oh yeah, it went downhill from there for sure.
So end of the story, we got in the bathroom, start slap boxing. I won, and then he still wanted to fight, and I'm like, damn, bro, I'm not finna keep fighting you, bro. Like it's already done. Like, I slapped the shit out of you. You had slap boxing? It was around your time.
No, people ain't really slap box when I was growing up, only because it led to too many fights.
Shit, you slap box, they gonna turn their hand to the fist and pow.
Yeah, it led to too much, so people ain't really do it all that much.
Shit, I would say slap box is better because ain't nobody finna get on hold you and shit like a fight. But
Hmm.
hey, man, you ever had gang fights? I ain't
Gang
gonna say
fights?
I ain't gonna say that you was in. I'm talking about have you ever seen it?
Yeah, for sure.
Shit, I seen like
Plenty of 'em.
buku of them. I ain't gonna say buku. I'll say one particular situation. My school in high school is like an open school. It's no fence. It's no gate, so anybody can just walk on campus. And then, but it's just section off in different buildings. So I was in ninth grade. They had a fight go down. The parents came up, and then the parents said, "You know what? I got something for you." And then they pulled up with their other cousins, hopped out the car, and started fighting. And the whole school went on lockdown.
I ain't never experienced nothing like that. Yeah, that would have been crazy.
Yeah, they had like 10 police officers out there.
For real.
Damn, man. Shit, I had one situation when I was in elementary school. They had a shootout across the street from my elementary school.
Nah, that's actually crazy.
I told,
So what? So that's like the whole school just going lockdown, huh?
yeah, the whole school went on lockdown, and the principal she went out there and said, "Hey, y'all stop fighting out there. No, no, y'all stop shooting out there. They got kids over here. They got little kids over here." And then the police said, "Come on, come back, come back." And then 10 seconds later, all you hear, "Bum, bum, bum, bum." I'm like, "Damn."
That's actually crazy.
I was like, "Damn, man. I wish I could pull this. I wish I could pull it up. Like the news thing. It was like back in 2015 or some shit.
Hmm.
No, 2014. I was in elementary. I was in fourth grade when that happened. That shit was funny. It was funny because I was like, damn, my principal thought she can stop something like that.
Nah, yeah, trying to stop something like that is actually pretty crazy.
Yeah, that shit is pretty cool. All right. Would you say what is the best advice for small creators?
Um, One, make sure you're being consistent. Nothing else matters if you're not posting the goddamn content. You can't be complaining about you're not growing if you're not making an effort to consistently post the content. Number two, come up with the correct strategy in order to ensure that you're reaching as much people as possible. Like if you're trying to grow as a content creator, but you're only on Instagram and you're not on TikTok and you're not on these other platforms, you're not serious about growing. You need to be on every single platform. If you post a video, your video needs to go on every single platform that you have: YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, everything,
Mm,
everything. Because that all it does is maximize your chances exponentially.
mm,
Number three, if you are a smaller creator, but you are creating because you love it, you are already doing something correct. But if you're trying to grow strictly because you want some type of financial gain, you're gonna struggle because you're gonna become very depressed because you're constantly gonna be looking at views. You're constantly gonna be looking at, your likes and your comments and wondering why you're not getting this amount and you're not making this amount. You're gonna fall down very fast because you keep looking at that dollar sign, hoping it's gonna go from 0 to 1,000 overnight. And it's just not gonna happen like that. So
no cap. Let me see. Oh, I almost forgot about this. How do you feel about Bad Bunny for Super Bowl?
I really haven't really I don't really know much of his music, to be honest. I don't know, man. That's what I mean. I would live not watching that Super Bowl show. I would live. It doesn't hurt me. It doesn't help me. So I'll live. So I really don't. I don't care.
Hey, okay. When I seen that, I said, man, I don't know too many songs by him, but I'm just definitely be rocking my hips.
Yeah, and
Like,
it's like I could understand why they got him because when
yeah,
I was thinking about it, I was like, who else? Who else would they go off and get? If not him, then it's like who? What are the other options? Like Usher already did it.
yes.
You know what I'm saying? I think Beyonce already did it.
They
Drake
did
is
like
not gonna do it. Yeah, Drake's not gonna do it because they just did Kendrick. So
Nicki
it's like,
definitely ain't gonna do it.
yeah, like Nicki's definitely not gonna do it. Like you got older artists like Wayne and all of that. I don't feel like they would fit. Then
No.
you got like, you got like Rod Wave. The masses don't really like his music. He has a
Nah.
huge fan base, but I don't feel like that's a Super Bowl fan base. Young
Uh,
boy, hell no. Like so, it's like
they not
I
gonna
just
give him
don't.
a full ticket.
Yeah, like I personally just couldn't see what other options they could go out and get that makes some level of exciting music that will be able to reach the masses.
Yeah, that's a fact because if you just go out and get like, fuck, like if he was still around, if you could just go get DMX, I feel like a lot of people gonna know him and a lot of people ain't gonna know him.
Yeah, he was pretty massive. So DMX would be like a good, or even in like DMX in combination with another artist, that would have been dope.
Yeah, yeah. Like I think they're gonna have to get like two artists instead of one.
Yeah, so like I said, I mean, they really just don't have a lot of options.
Speaking of that, you going to a young boy concert, King?
No, I'm actually not a young boy fan.
Damn, what? Damn,
No.
King.
Mm-mm.
You ain't listen to that one song. What's the first song you listened by him?
I
So I can
can't
see.
tell you. I've never even. I don't think I've ever even really listened to him.
Damn. And this is somebody from the city that he came from.
Mm-mm. I feel like it's music. I just wouldn't gravitate towards his style of music. I don't feel like it's for me.
Was you a Wayne fan?
Hell yeah, I was a Wayne fan growing
Oh
up.
my god. See, how
Yeah,
you a
yeah.
Wayne fan and not a young boy fan? Or
That
not
that
even
don't
a young
even
boy fan.
that
Just
don't even
listen to the
correlate.
music.
Like Wayne was like a different level of rapper than Young Boy.
Damn, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, his tour doing good. I was gonna go, but I gotta work that day. I was like, I'm not gonna go out there. Fuck all that. And it's in New
Yeah.
Orleans. Fuck that.
Yeah, I see. He has a pretty massive fan base, so I can see that his tour is doing amazing.
What about Chris Brown?
Would I go to a concert? Probably not. I do fuck with Chris Brown as an artist though, for sure.
What you gonna do if she come to your if he come to your lady?
Like, first of all, that just would never happen on my side. I'm not concerned about that.
He gonna be like, I want her right there by that dude.
Only because from what I've been seeing, just like across Twitter, they be saying like a lot of that time the women are like pre-selected to a
Oh yeah.
degree. So
Yeah.
yeah,
But if he didn't pre-select it, would you be worried?
nah, I wouldn't. I mean,
That's
the odds of
good.
that happening are like 1 in a million. So I don't think
That's
I would
good.
ever be concerned.
Yeah. Don't know how I got this something something. That'd be funny.
That would be crazy.
That would be crazy. I ain't gonna cap though. Would you ever think? Not even think. What are some? Because you see this around every podcast and around every fucking Twitter debate, Instagram debate. For somebody that's in one, what is the best advice you can give in a relationship?
What's the best advice you can give somebody in a relationship?
Because you see a lot of Twitter and they like, oh, he gotta have this much money or she gotta do this. She gotta be able to cook clean. What is something that you think is the absurdist? And then the second question, what is the advice you can give people that's not in a
I
relationship?
think I think when pursuing or wanting to enter a relationship with someone, I think that you should always do what works best for y'all.
Mm,
I don't think anybody should be out here trying to fill their heads with these narratives that people on Twitter and Instagram have ran with. And that's coming from somebody who has various friends who are in relationships or are married. Do what works for y'all. If you're a man and you're able to take care of everything, then do that. If you're a man and you're not, and your woman's willing to help you and y'all go 50-50, do that. Like whatever works for y'all and y'all are happy doing it, that's what should matter. Not this other extra shit. Like just do what works for y'all and what makes y'all happy and how y'all plan to grow.
that's good. That's good. What is something that you think is absurd, like you ever heard about for a relationship advice? Like the dumbest
Um,
thing you ever heard about, or the dumbest take.
let me think. I mean, if we talking about just like the dumbest take, then it'll probably be from like that red pill community of people, them guys on that red pill shit. I've heard a lot of dumb shit from them. Not even just like from a relationship standpoint. Well, yeah, from a relationship standpoint too. Like I think the dumbest advice I heard is that men should enter into a relationship, but it should be open on our end and closed on her end, meaning that we should have the right to go off and be with other people, but the woman shall not. I feel like that's the dumbest advice I've ever heard in my life.
I ain't care. When I heard that, I said, "Man, what the fuck did you hear this from? Like, did your dad do that?"
Yeah, that's the dumbest. Like that whole red pill side, nothing good is gonna come up of that, like at all,
Yeah,
at
like you
all.
gotta be an alpha stud now.
Yeah, like you just giving horrible advice to an already insecure group of men because they got to be insecure to even be listening to shit like this.
I'm not gonna lie. If y'all even if the people okay, this is to the viewers. If you are taking that advice, bro, and the woman turns you down, that is your fault. That is not her fault.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because you taking some stupid advice, expecting this to be like a universal topic that everybody's just gonna agree with.
Yes.
You lost your mind.
Like because at the same time, every woman is different. That corny pickup line that you use on one woman is not gonna work on the same woman on the next
Yeah,
and the next.
and it's not even that. It's like, yeah, a lot. Most women are different, but they're alike in a lot of core ways. Like if you
Mm,
think you about to run up on a woman and convince her to be in a relationship with you, but you're gonna continuously sleep with other women, you tell her she's not. I can guarantee you 9 out of 10 women are probably gonna look at you crazy. You might find that one who
yeah,
might let you do it. I don't know, but
yeah.
9 times out of 10, you fighting a losing battle. Now, if you just the only way that shit works is maybe like you some fucking billionaire or something, like you
Shit, Nick Cannon.
splurging. But yeah, like but if you just like an average guy and you're expecting that to fly, you lost your mind.
Boy, you lost your damn mind.
You lost your mind.
Shit, like, because I be seeing them advices. I be like, bro, that shit not gonna work for the average dude that's on a 9 to 5 getting a paycheck.
Yeah, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Cause she gonna look at you crazy, like, boy, who you think you is, young boy?
Yeah, no way.
But I would say this: if do you think 50-50 should even be a consideration?
Like I said, I think it's a consideration if you want it to be a consideration. If that's what works for you and your woman, then go for it. For example, if you are in a financial position and she's in a financial position, in order to put both of y'all in a better position and y'all decide to go 50-50 in that regard, then sure. And just to go a little bit deeper, for example, say if you by yourself can afford $2,200, $2,300 in rent by yourself, right? Let's say she can do the same thing. Let's say y'all decide, okay, if we can do that, and we decide together we want to live at a $4,500 amount range, and y'all both come together and decide y'all want to do that, then cool. I feel like you should just work with, what I'm saying, what works for y'all. That's y'all
Yeah,
relationship. Can't nobody tell y'all how to run y'all relationship.
yeah. I think that's a lot of things that people in the Twitter headspace or even the new generation fail to realize. That is your relationship. This is not our relationship.
Yeah, so what
Same
works
thing
for
with
y'all
raising
is what.
kids. That is your kid. I do not have a say in
Yeah.
raising your kid.
Yeah, whatever works for y'all works for y'all. That shit don't got nothing to do with me.
Shit, I'm over here sipping my tea while you over there battling something difficult.
Yeah.
Shit. I would say this. What is the best way to go through a breakup or a rejection?
Say it again.
I said, what is the best way? Or not even best way. What is advice you can give somebody that just went through a rejection or a
Went through a
breakup?
rejection. Like, okay, so a breakup or rejection.
Rejection.
I mean, if somebody rejected you, I mean, shit, who fucking cares?
Don't call her a stupid bitch, okay?
Like, who cares? Just walk away with some dignity and some grace, and just leave it
You don't see
alone. Who
that
cares?
nowadays.
Yeah, like if
They go to
shit, she
Twitter and
just.
say like all
I think
types of
it.
things.
I think the reaction that you get normally comes from your approach. If you approach with respect, then 9 times out of 10 you're gonna receive respect. Well, even if that's through rejection, she may reject you in a respectful way. But if you
Mm,
coming at a girl in a very demeaning way, then yeah, she might feel a little disrespected. So she may disrespect you in the process. So I think that
yeah,
comes from your approach. Like if you walking up to her, a ma, a redhead, shit like that. Some
hey, little
women may
mama.
take that as a little bit of a demeaning approach
Yeah,
and they may say something volatile. Now, as a man, I feel like that you should just be able to walk away. And no rejection should ever get you to a point where you're that mad to where you want to put your hands or harm this woman simply because
yeah.
she don't want you. That's crazy.
That is crazy
Now
because I
going,
seen this video and I think she rejected him and then he picked up a rock and threw it at her.
yeah, see, that's just stupid. That don't even make sense. Like, what you gonna throw a rock at every girl rejects you? That's crazy. That's
You got that
crazy.
shit on standby.
Yeah, like that's dumb. But going through a breakup,
Yes,
it's a difficult question because every breakup is different in some degree. Some end on good terms, some end on bad terms, some end with some kind of infidelity, or some end in just various reasons. So it really just depends on how it ended, how you should go about it. Are you the one heartbroken? Were you the one who broke the person's heart?
mm,
So it really just all depends. The only thing I can say is if you are going through a breakup, is that a lot of times that is a moment of self reflection
mm,
and self growth that you should always look in the mirror and understand where you may have went wrong or what you did right and the things that you brought, this person brought, and that you just it's a moment of self reflection. I don't think anybody who just fresh out of a breakup should go off and pursue other relationships. I think that's your
yeah,
time to kind of just sit back and relax, understand what just happened, process your emotions, and go from there.
yeah. That's a good way to say it because a lot of people, as soon as they get out of a breakup, and especially if it wasn't their fault, they'll pursue somebody else.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly, man. I ain't gonna cap. Let me see. How did you and your girl meet? And
Um,
what are some of the ropes? Did you have to chase her, or did she chase you? Did you,
uh,
or was
I
it equal?
mean, nah, I mean, we met just like through a very casual way. Like I didn't meet her with the intent initially to pursue her through a relationship standpoint. When we met, we was just cool at first. We hung out a couple times, and then eventually it progressed to something else. But yeah, it wasn't like I walked up to her and hey, let me get your number. And no, I just started out pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? We hung out a couple times. We was just real. It was just real, just casual to be honest. Like as friends as most. But
You was
it
like,
didn't.
say, little mama, let me get your number.
No, I just started out real. They don't even think it started with a number. I think it started through Instagram at first, and then it just progressed to the number eventually, and then it progressed to just maybe just like hanging out casually, maybe just going to get a couple drinks, chilling. But it didn't really pursue. It didn't progress until maybe a couple months after that.
Mm. How long y'all been together?
So it's like off and on, but like 3 years.
Mm. Now, I got this question from Twitter. It said, because they seen that video that you posted on Instagram,
Mm.
is she pregnant? Or is y'all expecting a baby?
Oh no, nah, nah,
Because they seen that video, they was like, ooh, announcement.
nah. Definitely not. Not on this side.
If you would, how many kids you have?
I think my max is three.
Mm, boy, girl.
It don't matter to me. She want all boys, but it don't matter to me.
Oh, boys, huh? Will you give them your, like, junior, senior, and squire? Will you do
Nah,
that?
nah. I give my kids all different names.
Mm, that'd be good. Let me see. I think the last question for you, let me see what it was. Let me see. You say you don't even listen to young boys. So I can't even ask you that question. Oh, top five TV shows. How the fuck I missed that?
Ooh, okay. It's a good finale question. Number one, hands down, Game of Thrones. There's no competition for me. There's nothing that could top it. Game of Thrones got some of the best character development, some of the best plot twists, some of the best pacing, just everything.
I
Game of
heard they
Thrones, hands down.
extended
It's
the ending.
got some of the best replay value too. Like that's some shit I could just if I decide I want to rewatch it right now, I could, and it's still gonna be entertaining because so much shit happens in that show that it's gonna literally be impossible for you to remember every single detail because so much shit happens. So Game of Thrones, hands down. Number
Mm,
two, ooh, this is where it gets a little tricky because I was huge. I'm huge on Snowfall.
damn.
That shit was really, 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 really good to me for sure. That Prison Break was really, really good to me.
Mm.
Um, Let me think of other TV shows that I really dove into.
Who's your favorite character in Snowfall?
Um, Overall, I would probably go for like a Leon. Go for Leon. I think he was the most solid. I think his character development was the best. So probably Leon.
Mm, damn. What about Game of Thrones? I haven't watched Game of Thrones.
My favorite character in Game of Thrones?
Yeah, favorite
Oh, you
character.
never seen it?
No, I never did.
Man, you can't have a favorite character in Game of Thrones. It's
Nah,
not
they be killing
possible.
them off.
Yeah, a lot of people dies in that shit.
Damn.
So it's not really possible to have a favorite character.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's almost like Attack on Titans.
It's literally, yeah, like a lot of people dies. People you don't even think gonna die, they gonna die.
Damn. So it's your number three. You got Snowfall, Game of
So I said
Thrones.
Snowfall, then probably after Snowfall, I probably go Prison Break. I love that shit. Shit was phenomenal. After
Oh
that,
boy. Okay.
yeah, Schofield. Um, After that, number four, I probably would go. I go to dystopian. So I probably go with the 100,
Damn.
and then
Nice
for
down.
yeah for number five for a TV show. Mm,
No
I don't
Breaking
know. I mean,
Bad.
nah, I never. I tried watching Breaking Bad. I'm probably like in the second season now, so I haven't finished it, so I can't put it there just yet.
Damn.
But if for number five, I would have to. It would probably be a tie between The Wire
Mm.
and maybe The Sopranos.
I ain't even watched that one yet. I see that trending
Yeah.
on in TikTok.
So maybe between those two.
Damn. Ain't no Stranger Things. No
Nah, I'm not really big on.
Supernatural.
Nah, I'm not really big on that either.
Damn.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Even though I like Supernatural, I even like Vampire Diaries. I love the originals.
Mm.
I like all that shit. But would I put it top five? No.
Damn. Would you go to see? I think the last episode they gonna put it in theaters. Stranger Things. Did you go see that?
No, I don't even think I've seen the last season of Stranger Things. I know they about to come out with another one. I don't even think I watched the previous season.
Damn.
I think Stranger Things is one of those things where I just kind of fell out of love with it. It's like The Walking Dead. I just kind of fell out of love with it.
Yeah, I can see your point with that one.
Yeah.
After Negan bitch Rick, it was just
Yeah. It just wasn't no point to me keep watching this shit.
come on, man, grow up here, bro. Come on.
Yeah. Like, it's just too much shit.
I would say my top five is Supernatural because I like Dean and Sam brotherly bond. I like this bond. I gotta throw a cartoon in there. I might say regular show.
Okay.
I might have to say, oh, how the fuck, Peaky Blinders.
Okay.
That is a fucking good show.
Okay. Peaky Blinders is a good pull.
Peaky Blinders. I might have to say Stranger Things because I watched it when I was a kid, like 15, 16, and now I'm like 21. It's excited to
Okay.
see season one.
Yeah, so you kind of grew up with her a little bit. I can see that.
And then I know a lot of people hate this show, but in my opinion, it's a good show. Big Mouth. Even though Netflix probably did carry Big Mouth.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen it.
Damn.
I've never seen it.
See, a
How,
lot of
how old are
people
you?
hate it. I'm 21.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. So I got you by a decade. Yeah,
God damn.
yeah.
That's
Because when
crazy.
you said when you said cartoon and you said regular show, I was like, whoa, that ain't even like top five cartoons.
Okay.
Maybe not even top 10.
Okay, first of all, regular show, even though it's not that long, it did its purpose. It got straight to the point.
Like it was straight. I just feel like
Straight.
I feel like when it come to putting like a TV show on somebody's top five, I feel like there's way better options.
Okay. Top five cartoons. What's
Well,
yours?
I don't even know if they're gonna. I'm not even gonna put them in order, but you got like Ed and Eddie,
Oh yeah, that's tough.
right? Um, Courage the Cowley Show.
Oh, that's top.
Codename Kid Next Door.
Okay, okay, okay.
What would I go with number four? Oh, Danny Phantom.
Phantom.
And that fifth one that could go anywhere. You can go like Fairly Odd Parents, or you can go like Kim Possible.
Ooh, Kim
You
Possible.
can go like trying to think what other kind of shows.
Gravity Falls. You can go with.
Yeah, you can go like damn, you can go like what's that? Was it Billy and Mandy with the little Grim Reaper
Oh
dude?
yeah, that's Betty and Mandy.
Yeah,
Gravity
so I mean,
Falls.
like, there's
Stupid,
so many, there's so many different shows, bro. Regular show wouldn't even cross my mind.
bro. Regular Show is the best cartoon show. One of the best, I say.
I can't say that.
Damn, it's like
I can't say
it.
Teen Titans came on Cartoon Network at one point. Like,
That's good too. Teen Titans Go
yeah,
fucked it
like,
up.
yeah, I was like, yeah, I don't know about regular show.
Okay, look, this is mine. Teen Titans, regular show, Gravity Falls,
Hmm.
Danny Phantom, and the 1980s Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Okay, that's a good pull. It's a good pull. You seen X-Men '94 on Disney Plus?
Shit, I couldn't. Boy, I couldn't. Every time I try to get Disney Plus through Hulu, it always fuck up.
Oh, that's a good show.
It always fuck up. I seen the old one though. I ain't seen the new
Yeah,
one.
X-Men is up there.
Shit, X Men, boy, X Men '94, X Men. Do you think they did good in the movies? Because a lot of people hate them, a lot of people love them. Do you think they did good?
Uh, I think those first ones, those initial ones, they did pretty good with.
They did.
I think they kind of fell off when they started going with the younger generation of X Men. I think it kind of fell off, only because I don't feel like they did justice with elaborating on the characters from the original, like Wolverine, Storm, Cyclops, and all that shit.
Yeah,
I think they should have did better with giving them more trilogies and different movies, progressing through the timeline of the comics,
yeah.
and I just don't think they did that.
It just started to feel like Wolverine in every movie. Like he's the main character in all the movies.
No, for sure.
Yeah, I would say that for sure. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie though. That is good. That's good. Did we get to the games? Like, what was yours?
Yeah, remember I said the Killzone 2, the Call of Duty, and
Yeah, yeah,
everything.
yeah. We did
Yeah.
that one. That's good. That's good. Oh, are you gonna play the new Resident Evil? It's on PlayStation. It's coming out this year.
I might grab it. I actually don't even have a PlayStation 5.
Damn, me either. I don't got an Xbox. I gotta get one to play it.
Yeah, so I've only ever like once I went from PlayStation 4 to PC. Literally.
Do you think that the Nintendo Switch 2 was a fucking grab? Like,
Yeah, it was a money grab
yeah, money grab.
for sure.
Damn. Oh, and do you think movies nowadays are money grabs?
Say it again.
I saying, do you think the new movies are money grabs? Like the new movie that's coming out, do you think they are just money grabs because the prices are fucking going up?
Well, not really, cause I mean, shit. Me and my girl can go to the movies on a Tuesday for like $20. So it really depends on how you're going to the movies and what you're choosing to go see and the day and time. Because there are definitely some movie deals out there.
I'm not gonna lie, I went to the movies. I seen Demon Slayer. My fucking root beer costed $7.
Yeah, I mean our Demon Slayer tickets were pretty expensive, only because I got the D box seats.
Mm. Oh, you did see Demon Slayer.
Yeah, I seen the movie.
What was your take on it from Shinobi dying that early?
Only because I read a little bit of the manga and whatnot, so I knew she was gonna die. It definitely happened faster than I thought. The only thing I got a love hate relationship with the way they did Akasa's backstory. That shit was just too fucking long.
I think everybody does.
That shit
Because
was
he
just
had
too
one of the
much.
tragic backstories, but then you remember he killed Goku, and then his wife died. I'm like, damn, man.
Yeah. So
And my boy Zenitsu popped off.
nah, literally, yeah, he went crazy.
My
He
boy
had to
Z,
though.
he went crazy.
No, yeah, he got
God
busy.
damn, he did get busy. All right, Ken, I don't want to take you too long, man. Where can the people find you, man? What you doing nowadays? And
You
what
know,
are
I'm on
new
Instagram
projects?
for sure. So we got a lot of exciting things coming up, man. I know I kind of hinted or alluded to one that's
Yeah.
pretty exciting. It's gonna be something new, something fresh. Um, I want to say it's something that nobody's ever done, but I don't know everybody, so I'm not really sure. It's definitely something that's gonna be. It can has the potential to change the level of influencing going forward. Yeah, we got a couple exciting brands coming up, home style brands, more pret brands. Just a lot of different things, a lot of exciting content coming up. You can find me on Instagram at KENW. You can find me on TikTok at Ken.W2, Snapchat at Who's Ken, that's WHOS dot Ken. And yeah, I'm pretty much everywhere.
All right, Ken, I don't want to take you too long, but this was the first episode of the Kickback podcast.
For sure.
My very first guest, Ken Walker. Everybody give him a
Appreciate you.
round of applause.
Know what it is.
Oh, man. All right, Ken.
All
Later,
right,
bro.
brother. I appreciate you.
Appreciate you too, bro.
All right, later, gang.